What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone is doing well. The Celtics come away here with another massive road victory, almost rout the Los Angeles Clippers by 40 points. They were without Kawhi Leonard, but still nonetheless an impressive win. One of the main things I'm thinking about after this game is that there are levels to this, and the Celtics might be a tier above everybody else. The Clippers, with their recent play, I've had some people calling them contenders, and I don't think that's unfair to say, but the Celtics just might be head and shoulders better than them. The talent and depth of the Celtics team has been on full display. This road trip the other night was the second night of a back-to-back without their star player Jayson Tatum. They go into a hostile environment against the Sacramento Kings. No excuses made. They beat that team by almost 30 points. It's really crazy that this team could sustain a loss like that and still grab such a quality win, and you compare it to tonight with the Clippers without their star player in Kawhi Leonard, and they're at home and they get routed by 40 points. That's what I mean when I say there's levels to this. I think we have to start with Jayson Tatum, since he was one of the main topics of last game, even though he didn't play. And the reason he was a topic of discussion was everybody was talking about the pace that the Celtics play when he's not on the floor, which is fair to talk about. But then you had some people questioning, does he fit with this team? We should trade Tatum. Just crazy, absurd things that we shouldn't take too seriously because it is just social media. It will always and forever be true that this Celtics team is best with Jayson Tatum on it. I can't believe I even have to say that, but it's just the obvious truth. He leaves for one game and everybody forgets that body of work that he created over the past 6 years. It's just, I don't know, mind-blowing. But that being said, I did say that there were some fair questions to ask, like, can Tatum pick up the pace more? Can he play to this unit's overall strength? Can he stop taking those bailout threes? And can he use that added muscle to get to the rim more and finish through contact? And well, what do we see tonight? Jayson Tatum shot 10 threes. But I was completely okay with that because of how he took those 10 threes. It wasn't the usual sizing guys up for 10 seconds to the sidestep three. It was right off the catch. He knew what he was going to do as the ball was coming to him, and that's all we're asking for, is just to make quicker decisions. It wasn't just the three that was going for him, though. We saw him use that physicality, that chest-to-chest finish against Norman Powell, and then that drive baseline, the spin move slam dunk on former teammate Daniel Tice. Overall, though, I do think people should relax on complaining about Tatum's threes, because when they do fall, he is unguardable and so is the team. I mean, think about all the times that he saved us shooting the ball well. Game 6 in Philly, Game 7 against Philly in Boston, Game 6 in Milwaukee. Quick note here, yes, I know Game 6 against Philly, he did not shoot the ball well for the game, but those shots that everybody was complaining about, it all turned around in the fourth quarter, and we all know what happened after that. And overall, everyone should just relax on the team's shot selection, because when it's a night like this, they shoot 53 threes, make 25. It's absolute crickets on social media. This team is dynamic. They do get it in different ways, and we've seen it, and we also saw it tonight with the shooting. Another thing that stood out to me tonight was Jrue Holiday. This was the first time all season he's had 20 points in back-to-back games. But man, if you sit there and really just watch Jrue, you just keep your eyes on Jrue for the whole possession or a couple possessions, he never ever takes a break. He doesn't just play every possession, he plays every single second of every possession. And I think that's exactly why he leads the team in some statistical categories that not many people pay attention to, like charges drawn, loose balls recovered, deflections. Jrue Holiday leads all those. He's the definition of a Swiss Army knife. He does whatever this team needs. In the past 2 games, it's been score more, and that's exactly what he's done. He's really rounding into the player that I recognize from the Milwaukee Bucks. I think it's time we have the Queta conversation, because he's definitely exceeded my expectations, and I wonder if he's exceeded the organization's expectations as well. He comes into this road trip 0 double-doubles for his career, and so far through the road trip, he has 2 tonight, 14 and 12, 6 of those 12 rebounds being offensive. He's a big reason this team generated 23 second chance points tonight, and just overall, he's playing a well-rounded game. His defense, his physicality on the screening, his hustle, his effort, it doesn't go unnoticed, and it's paying off. And as I said before, I wonder if he's exceeding the organization's expectations, because he's on a two-way, right? And he doesn't look like a two-way guy at all right now. So will the Celtics actually sign him, offer him a full-time NBA contract? Because you have people questioning if he's better than Kornet, if he's going to take Kornet's spot. Well, obviously right now he can't do that because he's on the two-way. If he's on the two-way and the playoffs come around, he can't even play in the playoffs. So personally, I think he deserves it. I don't think you need to use that roster spot for a guy like Blake Griffin. I just don't see him serving a purpose here. I know he's a great team guy, great chemistry guy or whatever, but Queta, you could actually use that spot on him, a guy who could give you real minutes. I don't want to keep you guys too long tonight, so let's move on to the quick hits. Tonight was another game where the Celtics had less than 10 turnovers and over 30 assists. If you're able to do that and play with pace and hit threes, obviously that's a perfect world, but you'll never lose. Of course, that's not achievable every night, but with the talent on this roster, those are the marks you should be aiming for, and I think we're seeing it more often than not compared to early last season. Next hit is O'Shea Brissett. I really like the way he's coming on here. He's had a good West Coast road trip as well. You know, to start the year, that shot looked broken. It still doesn't look great, but at least now it's going in. He hit 3 threes tonight, 3 for 4, finished with 12 points. And he just does a bunch of other little things really well. He has a nose for finding the ball. His physicality, he crashes the glass. And on the defensive end, he's not great, but he holds up and he allows the Celtics to go small depending on what lineup they throw out there. I'm just kind of glossing over Derek, Jalen, and Al because my last few episodes have been mainly based around Derek and Jalen. And I went the whole episode without saying this, but we did this all without KP. His ankle sprain held him out tonight. I don't know if he's done for the West Coast road trip. It will be really disappointing not to see him play against the Lakers. That's a game I'm just really looking forward to, that matchup between him and AD. I think that's about it for tonight. There's just not that much to dive into with a blowout like this. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. It's the best and easiest way to support. I'm here after every single Celtics game, all 82 plus, always giving you a post game. I will be here Monday, Christmas Day, December 25th. No days off against the Lakers. Peace.